Hello, welcome back to FrogComposband with our Igor Duelist. Last time we were doing some Dragon's Lair, we ended up finding this really great item for us, this Cloak of Retribution, pretty much right away, which was extremely useful. We ended up getting pretty powerful melee thanks to this. Because we're getting extra blows whenever we're attacked in melee, Duelist is sort of balanced around only having one blow per round. But yeah, now we have sort of a janky way of getting more, which is extremely good. But yeah, that was pretty nice. We were able to do, I think we did some more of Dragon's Lair and a fair bit of Arena. We had a bit of a scare in Arena where we were in a pretty dangerous situation. But I think I will go back to Arena because it still is, at this point, probably the safest and quickest way for us to level up and get good items. So, having said that, I do want to do some non-dungeon stuff. Tell myself not to forget, but I think I did forget that we did want these dragon gloves. These sets of gloves we were going to reforge. So now that I'm looking at it, it would be better to reforge the boots, because they have nether and chaos. Oops, nether and sound. Let's try reforging these boots. And I think at around, I think we're going to use this, right? Yeah, we're going to use that to reforge. Let's see if we can do a reforge and if we get anything useful from it. Oh, we still don't have enough gold. Fitting. Get that then. Maybe we should do some more quests to get our fame up a bit. Still haven't done the mushroom quests, or Pit of Despair, or Embassy, or a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe we should do that, but at the same time I really don't want to go through the mushroom quest at this point in the game. That's just going to be tedious. So back down to Arena it is. And immediately we hit unique that we cannot deal with. Fairly unseen, we can probably walk away from him. And if he wakes up, we're in trouble. So if he doesn't wake up. In fact, that's so dangerous that I should probably leave the level. Because if we teleport and we end up near him, and he decides to do his nether breath, we probably die. There's also a Sky Drake on the level, they're also quite scary. I wonder if I could kill with him. That would be pretty stupid to try and kill that guy. Got the first few hits in. No, let's not do that. That would be too dangerous. In a few levels. Yeah. I'm going to reset that arena. Okay, let's see what we've got around here. Another unique. No elements that we don't resist. Just poison and reduce strength. Do we have sustains? We do have sustained strength, okay. Not that strength is super important for us, but it's nice that it won't be drained. I think that guy does have nether. Okay, let's heroism. And yeah, we can just stand next to this guy and challenge. Got those stunning blows in, which is nice. Can summon, so the stunning is important. It's actually not doing very much damage to us, surprisingly. Didn't even drop below 400. Okay, Celestial Protection. Nexus Disenchantment Blindness. I think I will pick that up just in case we need to shuffle it in at a later point. We don't have nether resistance, but I'm wondering if we can fight that. We might be able to. Doesn't summon actually. Does haste self, so it's pretty quick. Don't want to deal with it then. Okay, great. Venom Worm, we definitely can fight. Of intelligence. Intelligence actually does help accuracy, I think. 7d14. I think our current head is worse than that actually. Let's just swap that in then. Slightly more damage on the melee bite. I haven't even looked. The damage on the breathe is not very exciting. We do get a breathe poison from that head, but doubtful we'll ever use it. Something confused us. Lord of Change, which is awake and going towards us. It's fine, we now have destruction, so don't have to worry about him. Back down we go. Arkenstone is already charged. Gerard. We kill him, that will be the first Amberite that we kill. He does hit to shatter, which can actually be pretty dangerous. And he's only got 2 attacks, so we're not going to get a lot of retaliation against him. But we might as well give it a shot. The issue with fighting Amberites, or he's awake, is that our saving throw is pretty terrible, I think. We've only got 4 wisdom, and they do have their death curse. Okay, never mind, he's already summoned. Let's fight this guy over here instead. He's got pretty big melee from the looks of it. Maybe if we can get some stunning in. Yeah, he's not immune to stunning. Okay, that worked out. The legs of Rao the Conqueror, just +5 defense. Yeah, looks like it. That's useful. Staff of Banish, 52%. I guess we'll pick it up. Don't know if that's very useful really. Yeah, we do need to find better gloves. I think that's the reason we wanted to reforge those dragon gloves. These are only giving us resist light and free action. I guess we do need the free action. So it's not the worst thing in the world. They could definitely be better. Another Amberite. See, Benedict. Might actually be better to fight than Gerard. He has more melee attacks, which means more retaliation. He has a Chaos branded attack, let's not deal with that. We can fight this Storm Troll along the way. Killed him pretty handily. Okay, let's haste. Heroism. You do. Nothing elemental, but he does summon. Stand next to him and hopefully that entices him into meleeing us instead. He's got... We're missing him a lot. Must have pretty decent AC. Not really. Maybe we're just unlucky. We are getting low on health. Let's... Healing potion. A note, he has a death curse that says 120 on it, so we definitely want to be high health when we kill him. Actually, no, that death curse is a separate thing to their blood curse thing when they die. It looks like he didn't even do it, so don't know if we were lucky there, or maybe when we're dueling we have a higher saving throw against the thing we're dueling. He didn't drop anything too great. Guess this might be worth wearing. There you go, there's our first Amberite down, so that's nice. Let's drop the Star of Elendil back at home, and just for a little bit, head back down. Warp Demon. Plasma 250. Don't want to fight him. Fight any of these guys, really. Yeah, nothing that I really want to fight. Let's just reset the level. I think this is the guy I was thinking of. I think in the last episode I said the old sorcerer had a Mana Storm attack. I was thinking of this guy, the Ultimate Magus. So this guy's very dangerous. Let's not deal with him at all if we can help it. In fact, let's recall off this level 2. We don't want to teleport and end up next to that guy. This guy, Acid. We do have resistance. Maybe it's worth fighting him with resistance up. Resistance. See how we go. Can summon. I want to start next to him so that he melees. He's trying to dissolve our equipment. I don't know if he's successful. Looks like none of the stuff he was dissolving was affected by it, which is good. Oh, that's a nice helm. Light sound shards. Current helm is giving us acid, fire, confusion. Ah, yeah, telepathy. That's what we need that for. Pick that up anyway. Pretty good longsword too. And let's go fight the Storm Troll. There's another Sky Drake as well. Thing daring. I think we already have a multi-hue Dragon Scale Mail home. Yeah, we do. Yep. Corwin, another Amberite. He does have Nether Ball for 260 damage. Let's not fight Corwin then. Still don't have Nether resistance. We're missing Nether Chaos Disenchantment. Once we've got those, we're in much better shape. Like there was something else I wanted to drop off. It doesn't look like it. Ah, yeah, the speed. We can probably take them off of up actually. Okay, Great Worm of Chaos. Yeah, 600 Chaos Breath. do not want to fight that guy. Let's fight the Great Worm and then just get off this level. Great Worm of Poison, I should say. Ah. Is that? Ah, Gandalf. I wonder. Could. No, we can't. I was gonna say we could wake this guy up by challenging him and then bring him towards Gandalf to fight him. But there's also this guy on the level, and he is pretty dangerous. So we are not going to be messing with him. I guess we could bring him towards Gandalf as well. Does he summon? Doesn't summon. Probably kill Gandalf though. Get him. How's Gandalf doing? Taking some damage. What's happened there? He teleported away, or did... Oh, I guess Gandalf teleported him away. Well, he did get Gandalf down to half health. And I know Gandalf helped us out a bit there, but... Okay, well, he didn't teleport him very far away. I don't know if we can kill Gandalf before he gets to us. We probably could. Let's just do it. Okay, we got Gandalf. Now let's teleport ourselves. Actually, let's haste. Teleport ourselves away. Just destruction where we are. And hopefully he just wanders over to us and we can use destruction to get rid of him. We can wander back and pick up the loot. Couple of dangerous guys around here. Let's get rid of that. Going. There is Jay. See if we can hit him with, let's speed. Is that just expired? See if we can hit him with the destruction. Okay, cool. And now we can just walk on back to where we fought Gandalf and examine our loot. Ah, no more charges on destruction. That guy can't walk through walls, right? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's teleport. Hey, perfect. Blue steel, nice. Not very useful for us, two-handed sword and it's 20 pounds. Boots of levitation with chaos resistance. I don't know that we've got... Have some chaos resistance boots. Speed +6, our current ring is better. This is a nice harp. Our current shooter is giving us resist confusion and 1 speed. City, fire, poison, light, and reflection, and angelic healing. Resist confusion 1 speed. Let's swap it. How does that look? We can now get rid of this crappy ring, electricity, fire, cold, that we've had on for I don't know how long, since character level 28 I guess. So I guess that ring of speed is not too bad. Robe of Incarnus. Pretty good if you're a mage, not so useful for us. I guess it is base resistances and free action. Our current is base resistances and Nexus. Nexus is actually not super useful. We can probably afford... hang on. Oh, we're only single resisting cold. That's probably fine. We can probably afford to lose Nexus resistance in exchange for free action on our body armor. And that allows us to use a different amulet or different... what was it? There was something else that had free action on it. The gloves. We could do different gloves if we wear that. Let's drop off these options of resist heat and cold. Actually no, let's not do that because now we Only have 1 pip of resist cold. Let's drop off the mushroom so we can carry more stuff. SL FICO. Reaction, see invisible. That's a pretty good amulet as well. Okay, let's drop the heroism. Okay. Skull of Destruction at home and the big healing. Store our stats. Okay, so if we're wearing the Robe of Incanus, our AC actually goes up a decent chunk. So we're missing Nexus resistance, but we now have 4 free action. I'm wondering if the Defender Amulet is better than the Talk of the Hero. Get double resist back on cold, which is probably important. Let's see if we've any gloves, poison shards, or nether resistance, or gloves of the thief. Hey, that's pretty good actually. Dex is pretty low. Gloves of the thief. It's 3. It's 3 dex stealth, -5 melee, +1 melee, +3 dex stealth. Well, this will boost our damage up a fair bit, I think. 274 normal. 304 normal. Still at 3 free action. Let's drop off the gloves. Need sword or bow. We can maybe just keep the Defender Amulet on us as a swap. We do swap to this. Our base resistances are really nice actually. It's now impossible for our staves to be damaged by acid. We only have 1 fear resistance, but if we quaff heroism, that's not too bad. That might be better. Drop down in damage because we were getting damage from the Talk of the Hero. Let's stick with the Talk of the Hero for damage. And we can just continue carrying potions of resist heat and cold. Like we have been doing already. What did we drop to make room for all that stuff? Got heat and cold. Oh, we dropped the resist or cure poison mushrooms. Let's get those back. So that is pretty decent, right? Yeah, it's not too bad. So yeah, really just missing Nether Chaos Disenchantment. Yep, cool. Happy with that. And we do now have this extra healing on the harp, which I'm probably going to forget about. Try to remember. And we got a little bit more speed. That's a Chaos Hound. Let's not have any Chaos stuff happening to us. Not a very welcoming level. Okay, we can fight the Knight Templar. He did summon, but nothing. Oops, did I challenge the right thing? I did, yep. Nothing too dangerous. That's useful. I'm surprised that that's actually lighter than some other things we've seen. Yeah, nothing too useful. Goat has another attack. Yep. Maybe I should try and swap in nether resistance. Or a different ring maybe. We don't need that much extra speed surely. Do have a Nexus Disenchantment Fear ring that we could wear. Okay, so we're in the market for a better ring, possibly a better amulet, maybe better boots, better shoes. Do we have that has nether resistance on it? Don't think we have any rings. Do have that sacred pendant. But then we're back down to 2 free action. Which was before. The dragon boots nether sound, we would lose shards resistance. We've only got shards resistance. Yeah, tricky. Sure, it will sort itself out eventually. We just continue killing things, eventually round out our equipment. Speaking of nether resistance, here's Corwin again. Let's not fight him. Shit, he woke up. And there's an ultimate Magus. Ooh, I don't have any scrolls of teleport level. You likely to wake up? Fairly observant, probably yes. Let's just use destruction. Should be fine. Scrolls of teleport level. Should get those before we go back down, just in case. Restore mana. I wonder if that's worth buying. Probably. Does still recharge our devices. Okay, nothing here. While we're here, we may as well do the quest. We've got 2 sources of fear resistance. That's what we've got to get. We've got to get more heroism. Should have waited for the Arkenstone, whatever. Can't remember the layout. Another potion of Dex. If we ever do find another new life, we might make use of that. There's that quest done. The Head of the Deep one, which has cold resistance on it, that's actually useful. -2 charisma, but whatever. Swap that out. That fixes our cold resistance problem. I'll hang on to the other head, just in case we want to swap back at some point. But that was actually a good find, so bad. Okay, that quest is done. Don't care about the Blade of Chaos. I guess we should do Dragon Quest. Get tons of loot from it. Like, we'll get so much loot that I should really drop off a whole bunch of this stuff at home. Don't need destruction, banish. Don't need confusing lights. Healing, got 2 cubes. Just quaff resistance when we enter. Okay, let's go do Dragon Quest. This will give us a whole truckload of loot to go through. Let's go kill gold drakes first. They're the most dangerous ones for us. And then I guess we just go around. Let's kill the Ancient Blacks, our resistance. Keep our speed up. Looks like there's only that one green dragon awake. Yeah, I don't think there's anything remaining that's... Oops, something woke everything up. There shouldn't be anything remaining that's dangerous to us at this point. I think the rest of it is standard dragon breaths. Sound dragons were the only things that we lacked a resistance for. That red dragon's awake. Let's make sure he doesn't destroy all of our loot. Okay, it looks like we've just got the greens and the blues, none of which are dangerous. And then we're going to have to sort through a mountain of loot, which is going to take a while, but that's a good problem to have. Okay, that should be the last guy. Yep, cool. We probably will still run out of room despite trying to clear up room beforehand, but we'll see how we go. Let's just quickly do a walk over everything, destroy anything that's not useful. Heart of a Dream Dragon, I think we've got a better heart already. Teleport other. Let's see the power, 35, not very good. Book of Shadows, don't care. Okay, looks like nothing too useful in this room. Nope. Okay, let's see the Sound Dragon room. Small Sword Excalibur Jr. That's not going to be better than Angrist. Let's just leave that. If we have room at the end, we can come back and pick it up. Blood Leather Boots of Piety. Resist poison and confusion and free action. Current boots giving us shards resistance. Poison confusion is not super useful. The free action maybe makes them worth swapping in, and the 3 con is pretty nice. Pick those up. Head of a Black Dragon. We have that head that's giving us cold resistance, so we'll hang on to that. Teleport level, well that's actually what I'm looking for. So we will pick that up. The hard leather cap of Sam has showed up too late to be useful. We'll just leave that. Okay, nothing. Ooh. That's anti-magic. Okay, nothing much from this room, looks like. Yep, nothing there. Well, at least we're getting lots of gold. We have enough now to do a reforge. More teleport level is actually nice. Gold is also nice. Another rod of detection, it's worse than our current one. Don't care about any of that stuff. Do have a small iron chest here, which maybe is good. See when we open it. Head of a mature bronze again. We want to retain our current head with resist cold. Okay, let's see what's in the chest. Just some gold looks like. Some intelligence. Let's just cop that right away. Not as much useful stuff as I expected. I guess we're probably doing this quest later than usual. Plus 4 ring speed. It's worse than our current one. Yeah, we're almost through the entire thing. We haven't really found that much yet. Fire confusion blindness, plus 4 con. Got plenty of room, we can just pick it up. Really not actually useful. And looks like this is the very last of it. 2 potions of dex. That chest there. We have a... I guess that's not too bad. This base elements and shards. It is quite heavy though. Okay, looks like that's it. Let's go pick up Excalibur Jr. since we actually have way more room than I thought we would have. And get out of here. We get ourselves a cloak for that quest, I believe. We are never going to replace our current cloak. Although that is a nice one. Acid Poison Shards. It's the next quest actually. Facing the books. Don't think I'll do that. Okay, so let's drop off these stuff. Let's pick back up. Did we drop off? Obviously staves, I think. Yeah, destruction. Using lights. Just think about it. If I forgot, sure we'll run into some situation that reminds me. That's not the right building. Going. Did I even check the black market? I don't even remember. Nope. Nothing there. Over to Anambar. Okay, 2 potions of healing, that's nice. What are we up to here? Cloning pits. That could be worth doing. That gives you a good pair of boots. What's our stealth like? Superb. Maybe I should do the cloning pits. Yeah. Yeah, let's just do it. Might have to fail it. I fail this quest with some regularity. The important thing is to get the monsters that can summon other monsters out of the way as quickly as possible. Got decent speed, pretty decent resists. I think we will probably be okay, provided things don't wake up too quickly. This guy does do chaos attacks. Not a lot of damage though. Okay, so where are the dangerous ones? The ones that replicate themselves? Assault the Giant doesn't summon. This guy summons, let's get rid of him. Let's see. It summons, we need that. And the Queen Ant summons, so we need to get rid of that. Okay, she managed to summon a little bit. We should have brought the Staff of Banish. It's not what I wanted. Oh, whatever. Blew up some of our loot, but that's fine. Yeah, let's see. Can the Demonite? I think the Demonite might be able to summon. Summon demons. Let's just kill her while we're here. Let's teleport to get across the level more quickly. Oh, the Dagon, that's another one. While we're here, let's kill these guys. Oh, crap, they all teleported away. Ourselves up a little bit. And hopefully we get this guy before he summons a whole bunch of demons on top of us. Not doing too badly. I think once we kill this guy, that might be all of the summoners. Grendel does not summon. Bert does not summon. I think that, yeah, that might be all of them. You don't summon, right? Oh, you do. Okay. Let's haste. Heal up. This guy might have a Nexus Breath, but no, he's got a Chaos Breath. Well, as long as we kill him quickly, we'll be fine. And Orc Warlord is awake. Oh, we didn't bring out Confusing Lights. Bugger. Hopefully the Orc Warlord doesn't summon anyone. Should get him. Oh, hang on, that guy survived. Okay, that should be all of the summoning monsters. So the rest of the quest is pretty straightforward. There's a couple of free potions of healing. I'm not going to pick them up just yet because we are going to fight these guys over here. There's another of those chaos guys. Let's kill shit. Destroyed our Staff of Destruction. God damn it. That is really annoying. We're not. Failed. Why are we failing to charge him? Maybe you can only do it over land. That's really annoying. That Staff of Destruction was pretty good too. We do have another one at home, but that one was the better one. Okay, well, bar that guy. The rest of it should be pretty straightforward. I guess at least he didn't get our Staff of Healing. That would have been worse. Can Rog summon? Might actually be able to. Nope, okay. We're fine. We didn't get any mutations, did we? No. Okay. Got left. Looks like just those two guys up there. Cool. Quickly go through this loot. That is not a great helm, so I guess we'll pick it up, we got room. Wand of Regeneration, Stone to Mud. That might be better than our current one. Probably not. Yeah, whatever. Just leave it. Soft leather armor of elven kind. Ah, that's pretty good. Acid, electricity, fire, cold, chaos. That gives us chaos resistance. Would lose reaction from the robe of Incanus, but maybe we can sort that out back at home. And a paper leather armor, which gives us blindness. That's not as interesting. Potion of Intelligence, we can quaff that right away. Not useful for this character. Bad gloves. Okay, is that it? Oh yeah, the potions of healing, don't want to forget those. Let's just do a quick double check. I don't think we've left anything behind that I care about. Okay, so there we go, we actually did that quest successfully. Did get our Staff of Destruction blown up, which is sad. Let's grab our spare and grab the Confusing Lights. Let's see if we can sort out this inventory. Or not this inventory, this equipment. So if we wear soft leather armor of elven kind, lose reaction. That's all we lose really. So we now have 2 free action. Need to fit in free action somewhere. We could swap back to those other gloves with free action. That might be the best thing. Yeah, I guess we'll just swap back to them. Okay, back to 3 free action. And now we finally have chaos resistance, which is useful. Oh yeah, and we get the reward for the quest, which is a nice pair of boots. Ethereal shod boots of Thror. Speed, strength, con, darkness. Speed, stealth, shards. That's our only source of shards resistance at the moment. This would give us 3 con and speed. Where those, we go up to 530 health, 20 speed. That's pretty decent. I'd rather have the shards resistance for the moment. But maybe we can swap those boots in at a later point. Okay. I kind of lost track of how long I've been playing for. Let's say that we'll do a few trips of arena and then call it there. Do I need to pick up anything else? Don't think so. Had that break to get the teleport level scrolls. Right next to a great venom worm. Nice. Another celestial protection. Had another one of those at home, but let's just pick up that one too. And the amulet of the prince. If I should just be doing Dragon's Lair, because that seems to be like the bulk of what we're fighting anyway. Ah, another 429, do not mess with him. And an ultimate Magus, also don't mess with him. And no charges left, let's just recall out. Yeah, so maybe I should be doing Dragon's Lair, but also we are 10 levels deeper here in Arena, and that's going to impact the loot that we get, which is an important concern. Guess we'll just fight this guy for the XP. Another Celestial Protection, but that one's not so interesting, so let's leave that. I guess we can Confusing Lights this guy, right? Yeah, kind of forgot that we had it. There we go, confused. Ring of Protection, Nexus, Disenchantment, Fear. We'll pick that up. Wear it right now. Possibly useful though. That guy has a 500 damage Nether Breath. Let's not fight him. And that also has another attack, so let's recall out. Great Worm of Balance. That is pretty dangerous. Corwin again. We are still lacking Nether. Yep. We can fight a Great Worm of many colours though. Let's do that. And our haste ran out just as we started fighting him. Okay, he didn't drop anything useful. Oop. That's fine. Getting XP. That guy didn't get confused. Let's try again. Okay. What's that guy do? I think that's the shatter. Just drops gold. Oh yeah, we have enough gold now to reforge. Maybe I should try reforging. What do we want to reforge? We have those boots with where are they? Nether and Sound. Let's try reforging those. Nether and Sound. Let's pick up something to reforge them with. Do that again. Okay, reforge that onto that. Sure. Not recommended. Well, whatever. Nether, Sound, Permanent Light. Okay, so it's basically unchanged. Yeah, pretty crap. Not a good reforge. Well, whatever. I guess the game did warn us against it. Okay, got a unique here. Acid Confusion, ton of health. Otherwise doesn't do much. I think we can fight this guy. And that was pretty nice. Worked out well. Levitation Stone. That might be worthwhile. +2 speed. The Arkenstone is just giving us light and dark resistance. I guess without it we'd be lacking dark resistance, which is maybe dangerous against certain monsters. Doesn't show up super often though. That's pretty similar to our current crown. Current crown is giving us acid, fire, confusion, telepathy. This doesn't give us telepathy, but it does give us sense, undead, demons, dragons, humans, non-living. 3 strength and speed. Don't think I'll swap because there are a few things that I think are covered by telepathy that aren't covered by that list of senses. But maybe we can use it. Don't really want to fight that guy. He has that shards attack. Spectral Worm has the Nexus and Disenchantment, so let's not fight him either. Let's drop that off. And we'll do one more lap of arena, then I think we'll call it there. Kenshiro. Big melee, and hits the stun, and has retaliation. Wonder if we could kill him though, we might be able to. 6 exceptional objects. Ah, crap, it's that guy again. Let's see if we can destroy one but not the other. Nope. Okay, well that doesn't count. One more lap of arena. A Pit Fiend. Do resist Chaos now. This guy is pretty dangerous. So let's steer clear of him. Yeah, even with resist Chaos, he was still gonna do 400-ish. It's Chaos Breath. Yeah. There's like nothing on this level. I guess there's this Bile-worm over here. That'll be way too heavy. Let's not wear that. I wonder if I could fight a Skydrake. Where is that Molitor? Gonna come towards us. Or not? Teleport him away, right? No, we can't. We might be able to. Okay, good. I'm gonna do a stupid decision here and see if we can kill the Skydrake. Do have scrolls. Scrolls bypass the fear check, so if we start becoming really afraid of him, we can still read the scroll to get out. Yeah, let's just see how this goes. Get our health up. Not too bad. Better than expected. Yeah, okay, that worked out pretty well. Maybe I'm being too fearful of them. Staff of Healing. Stone of Life. How much health does that give us out of curiosity? 569. Not a lot. Do want to fight that great ice worm as well. Dio Brando does not actually have any nether attacks. Interesting. He does hit with Unlife, which will drain us. How much hold life do we have? Only one. Okay, well let's just see what else is on the level. Great Worm of Chaos. This thingy. This guy. Yeah, well, let's just give it a try. I think this is probably not super stupid. Might actually be able to take him out. Okay, so let's haste. Should try Confusing Lights him. No point really. Get the stunning from MLA anyway. Heroism. And I guess that's it really. Don't think I'll just start next to him. He did blind us, that's not good. See if we... Oh, okay, he summoned. That means that we bail. Wait, can I go walk through walls, or did the destruction just leave gaps? Yeah, okay, it just left gaps. Okay. Well, I did say that was the last one, but what the hell, let's go again. can definitely kill one Goliath. Let's do that. Actually, she's pretty beefy. A lot of health. Okay, cool. Got rid of her. Running a bit low on curing, so this should be the last trip, I think. Hey, that's a better ring of speed. Extra +2 speed, that's not bad. Brings us up to +20. Light Nexus Disenchantment, I suppose we'll pick that up just in case we do ever use it. Great Worm of Law, no thank you. This guy. He is pretty dangerous. 350 damage Shard's Breath, 250 damage Storm Winds. Doesn't drop anything, so it's really not worth fighting him. Having said that, maybe I do want to try killing him. Just so that he's not something we have to worry about anymore. Hopefully he just makes his way towards us. Let's speed and heroism. Keep ourselves healed up and hopefully the retaliation just takes care of him. That's healing. Healing again. No, we can get away with hitting him. Okay, now we have to healing. Okay, cool. Yep, we killed him. Let's just curing out of the cut. It's a nice bow, it does give 4 decks, but we need the harp for resistances, I think, right? Do we? 4 decks or electricity, fire, poison, light. Electricity, fire, poison, light. Actually, we can just swap for the bow. +4 decks is better, I think. Unless that gave us free action, it didn't. What's their damage doing with +4 decks? 336 normally, 371 versus evil. Versus 297 normally, 330. Okay, so yeah, the bow's pretty nice. It's a good pickup then. Fight a Pit Fiend. Don't want to fight an Archlich. Let's see what's in the left corner. And if we don't want to fight that, I think we're done. I want to walk right into it. Oh, maybe it was that unique we just killed. Okay, in that case we are done for the moment. Let's drop off this stuff. Yeah, so thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.